Now at 6, the Washington State Democratic Party is apologizing over language in the official party platform. Good evening, I'm Preston Phillips.
And I'm Molly Shen. The language was approved by delegates at the recent state convention, and party leaders now acknowledge it might have offended Jewish residents of the state. KOMO senior reporter Chris Daniels is live in Seattle to explain tonight. Chris.
Hi, Molly. Party platforms are usually lengthy documents that could be described as a statement of values instead of any sort of formal policy discussion. But there was one line in that Democratic Party platform that has drawn the ire of the local Jewish community. It is fair to say state party platforms often blur regional and federal policy, whether it be when Washington Republicans approved language calling for opposing federal monies for use on critical race theory, the 1619 Project, or ending birthright citizenship, or what state Democrats approved last month.
There's a lot of ways that reparations can be implemented in our lives today.
Stephen Reed is a spokesperson for the Washington State Democrats, whose delegates approved language in the official party platform calling on the continued funding of a study of reparations for descendants of slaves, and another line item suggesting the resurgence in anti-Semitism in recent years on all sides of the political spectrum is due in part to actions taken by the Israeli government.
I take this language personally to mean that the government of Israel is engaging in actions that is making Israel less safe, that is causing untold harm in the Palestinian community, as well as especially amongst civilians.
But that line seems to have offended Jewish groups and some elected leaders too. The Jewish Federation of Greater Seattle says the platform's positioning means the party has rationalized and given cover to the actions of anti-Semites rather than full-throatedly condemning them. And we urge the party to do everything in their power to reduce anti-Semitism rather than justify it.
It's telling that the Democrats' own Jewish caucus, including a couple of elected legislators in Olympia who are Jewish, said that they were not consulted.
State GOP Chair Jim Walsh pounced.
It's a banquet of trust fund leftist nonsense.
Reed acknowledged the platform's phrasing has prompted internal reflection.
And if we fell short, we apologize to those communities, but our state party will always be welcoming to voices that agree with us and don't agree with us.
There were more than 1,000 delegates who approved the language in that formal platform at a meeting in Spokane last month. Molly and Preston.
And Chris, the idea of reparations is a topic that's been brought up before. What does this platform actually call for?
As of right now, Molly, it's just calling for the continued funding of research into potential reparations in Washington State. That is a study that is going on right now. Reed says there are a lot of ideas. It's a very broad discussion that could include, say, free tuition for descendants of slaves, but there is no concrete proposal on how to spend money on this idea going forward.
All right, Chris, thank you.